Hello guys, Ozzy over here, and today I want to talk about the free progression points reset campaign that actually came after yesterday's maintenance and the introduction of a new phase. And actually, in this campaign, you can reset the allocation of progression points for free, and that means you don't use any GP to actually participate in this campaign. That is a very good holler to football because actually now you can retrain your players on how to play or how to suit your playing style and how to behave in the game. So this campaign period lasts from 9th of May to 23rd of May. And actually right now we are going to retrain or we're going to reset the progression points of some of my players and retrain them to my best knowledge on how they can suit me with my playstyle of long ball counter. When playing for or maybe choosing players who can play my playing style, which is long ball counters, waiting for long balls, waiting for those decisive counters, you really need players in different positions to play and suit that playing style. And when you have forwards who can run, make dummy runs, who can make forward runs, who can be fast to the ball, who can take the ball effectively, who can receive the ball, who can turn with the ball, who can take the shot from anywhere in the box or outside the box. In the midfield, you want good passers, you want good runners, you want good people who can hold the ball. You actually need technical players. Either they are whole players, either they are creative players, either they're box to box players. You actually need the right set of players to achieve what you're looking for in the game. And when you're looking for your center backs, when you're looking for your full backs, you need full backs who can run to the front and also get to the back early because you don't need to get caught up with those counters which you yourself are waiting for. And in the center back positions, you want center backs who can make, who are long ball experts, who can pass the ball very well. And with this resetting of progression points, if you had progressed your player in the wrong format and doesn't suit your style, you can actually do it right now by resetting the points. So I'm going to show you a few examples by going to my players who are actually in the reserve, and we're going to choose a player like Mane. Mane is a good player. He's actually a prolific winger, if I'm not wrong, and we're going to try and reset how we trained him in the past because he was actually good. Yeah, he's a prolific winger. Can play as a center forward, can play as an RMF, LMF, and right now we're going to try and reset and see how you can reset these players. So here we're going to go to the player progression, and then we are going to go to actions, and here we are going to reset the player progression. As you can see, progressing this player requires 470,000 GPs, but now you can do it for free until 23rd of May, as I stated earlier. So we're just going to reset like that, and as you can see, my balance for the progression points is still
I don't have any money
567,520
and I feel sicker.
GPs. And over here right now you can look and do what you want to do with the players, how to reset them with the progression points still at 44 out of 44. So you can do an action for auto locating the player, or you can do a manual progression, which is actually how you will suit your players. As you can actually see, Mane is right now reset, and now you can use the progression points once again to set the player however you want and how you like. As you can see, when you are playing for, when you're training prolific wingers in a long ball counter style, you are actually looking for players or for wingers who can pass the ball effectively through passes, which you are looking for mostly. How can he make through passes? Does he have weighted passes, and how effective are the low passes or the normal lofted passes, and how effective can he? What is his speed? Does he run very well to receive the ball? Because through balls are actually very fast and very hard. So you're looking for that. Now you're going to reset him. Actually, maybe do an action and auto locate of how good the player is, and you can check and see maybe dribbling 88, attacking awareness 89, because he has to be aware of where he is. You can check his ball control 82. You can check his lofted pass. Low pass is actually low for a winger who is playing a long ball counter, such that you will see this guy is not actually effective during in this play style of long ball counters. So maybe you'll reduce a little bit of his finishing, because you don't actually need them as a center forward. I have actually good center forwards, and maybe look to increase maybe his passes. That's low pass and maybe lofted pass. Now, as you can see, it's going up to 72, and maybe reduce his state possession, or maybe just leave his state possession to be how it is, and reduce a bit of this, and of course increase some of his passes. That's how you can basically make him good in uh, in long ball counters, and that's how you proceed. And of course, he's still at 96, but he should be actually 97 rated. But yeah, you can still retrain him once again when you feel like his rating is not enough as what you had anticipated in the earlier moment, and you can come back again and still reset, because it's still free, and you can do this over and over once again. And of course, now do an auto location, proceed, and he's still going back to 97 rated. You can also do it to other players, like let's take an example of Mueller over here. Mueller is a normal training, and you can do a player progression, and of course do the action, reset the player progression, and you see it's free, and do it once again. You can do it for multiple of players and maybe keep them for a later use, and maybe say when maybe one day you need them, you can train them again. Like over here, I can say, okay, Kolomwani, or maybe let me choose another player and say we have other players like Gakpo from Liverpool, and say, you know what, I don't need this player right now, but I feel like I'll use him once again in the near future, and I like to train him the way I want after learning how my playing style is. This is very important for the newbies who actually don't know which playing style they want to play, or how what suits them best. So they do not to train players in the wrong format, because these campaigns are literally very rare to get from a football, and they come once in a while. So training without a campaign actually looks expensive, because you can find that when you try to reset this player is almost at 290,000 GPs, and as you can see, I have 567 520 GPs, which is quite expensive when it was a must for me to incorporate Gakpo in my playing style or in my game plan, and I really need to retrain him to my playing style. So you do it for free like that, and actually that's amazing. And you can leave him like that and say, "Oh, he's not a must. I have this guy at the moment, so I'll just leave him and train him once again in the near future when I have actually learned my playing style." And guys, another thing you have to note, or maybe you have to take into consideration, is that the progression or the resetting of progression points only acts for players whom you are able to train when you actually receive them. An example may be Rudiger, you are able to train him, and therefore you are able to reset his progression points. But for players like player of the week, you cannot retrain them, or you cannot reset their progression points. That's how you'll use them when you find them, and that's how you'll just use them like that. Even their skills, you cannot add them skills. You'll just use all the skills that they came with. An example is my front three. My front three are players of the week from the World Cup 2022 December, and therefore it means I cannot use them. That includes Gakpo, Son Heung-min, and Mbappe. Also, I cannot retrain or reset the progression points of KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, magnificent and maestro. This is a whole player, a very fantastic player, 97 rated, but he actually goes to 102 when he's in good form. But I think this week is not actually in good form. So, yeah. Um, when you test this guy is a whole player and is actually amazing with the ball, but you cannot reset his progression points, and you'll just have to use them how he is. But for other players, you can reset, and as I said earlier, the tips are changing how you are changing the players, resetting to the players how your playing style suits you or what your playing style is. And I've given you a tip. You can just reset the players that you're not using them at the moment for free. And when you need them in the squad, you can just train them once again to suit your playing style for that moment. If you want to play position game for that moment, you will have retrained them. You will have reset their progression points, and then you can retrain them once again. So yeah, as for me, thank you guys so much, and be blessed and have a good week. Still boycotting football for the moment because they need to listen to our cries. They need to bring back the Master League edit modes and such stuff, because it's really important to have them back again, because we are spending our time and money in this game and we really need results. So my name is Ozzy. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this video useful, and I'll be bringing more content in the near future. So thank you so much. You can join my Discord server. The link is in the description below. Have a nice day.